Hey, how's everybody doing? There's some things we just got to catch up. If I can move my chair up. Let's see. What has been going on? I have been doing nothing but listing and thrifting and listing and thrifting. And as you know, I volunteer. Yesterday was fun. I met a woman. She actually got paired with me on pricing some things. And we got to talking, and of course I have no qualms of telling anybody that I'm a reseller. And she let me talk for quite a while before she actually manned up and told me that she too was a reseller. And so we had some really, really great conversation. I really enjoyed it. This woman knocks it out of this world. And her name is Gorjes. It's Jorjes Boutique. So you want to follow her. She has put in a lot of work. She's got a ton of followers, and I was just really amazed, and it was really, really nice to talk to her. She's very humble. She's very sweet. And her TikToks are a lot of fun. So make sure you follow her on all of her platforms. We have good conversation. So we did that. Yesterday I put up a post of my Monday. I dropped 30 packages off at the post office. And I got a lot of responses. Some of them were kind of snippy, and I guess you can expect that. One person I just had to block because she was just inherently pushy and just gonna, there's people like that. So you just want to get rid of those people. And thank God that you have that block feature. Use the block feature, folks. Just use it. Don't haggle back and forth with people. Just click block. Go on with your life. It's not worth it. Not worth it. So anyway, let me tell you. I dropped off 30 packages. And then when I got home, all but 10 had scanned in. I do not, and I will not, wait in line with 30 and 50 packages during the holiday season as a reseller. I won't do that. So those comments, I'm just not going to do that. And I can hear some of you people, well, then good, you're saying it won't be scanned. Listen, I've been doing this a long time. Oh, and when people say that, excluding me right now, when people start out in their texts and they're like, I've been selling for 20 years. Please stop. Just don't do that. Nobody cares. You can have value if you've been selling for 2 weeks, 2 months, 10 years. There's a lot of value out there. People learn. You can learn from anybody. Yeah. I used to say if God could use a donkey, he could use me. So I'll say that. But anyway, I'm not going to do that to people. And to be real honest, at a couple of the post offices that are close to me, they won't let you. They'll ask you if your items are pre-scanned, and they will say, put them over there. They won't. They don't. There's so many people in line. You just don't want to be that person. As a reseller, you just don't want to put us in such a bad light. And there's so many out there that are pushy and shovey. And I met a guy at the post office, young guy, and he took up a parking space for the handicapped. And it just irritated me. So I said something to him, and I said, I'm a reseller. And to be real honest, I said, that really puts us in a bad light. And he basically told me to mind my own effing business. And I thought, well, you're a jerk. And that is that, and that's why you park where you park, and you feel entitled to do so. But I don't know. I have never had this problem. Occasionally something won't scan in. But late last night, it was about 11 o'clock, they started scanning in. So what I did was, number one, I alerted Poshmark because they were hounding me with their automatic, please remember to ship, please remember to ship, please remember to ship. And it was happening 3 and 4 times a day. And I was like, seriously? And so I contacted Poshmark, and I let them know that I had shipped them all. And then I went to each individual listing. And here's why. I believe that what I am doing is a business. And I am going to carry myself, and I'm going to act like a business. I'm not going to act like an entitled person who's doing, I don't know, I don't get that. It's a business. Gary Vee once drove, I forget, in the snow, and I think it was Christmas Eve, in the snow, I forget how far, to deliver one bottle of wine to a woman because he took his business seriously. I take my business seriously. So I went to all 10 of the people and I wrote to them and I said, hey, I just want to let you know that I really did drop this off. I know that it can be frustrating and scary sometimes, but I am going to be watching this for updates and I will let you know when it starts scanning. Now I know that they would have been let known. They were also let known that the package was late. And one woman even wrote, I'm new to Poshmark and I don't know if this happens all the time. And so her and I got to have a really nice conversation about the fact that, yeah, it does happen. But here's the thing, when you buy on those forums, you're basically covered and you're going to be okay. Even though I said that I shipped them, I did, there are people who say they ship things and they don't. There's also people who ship, shady things, and there's all kind of strange stuff that happens. So I was actually in bed and I saw them starting to scan, and boy, I thought about it. I did. I was like, oh, they got notified. And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm carrying through with my feelings on how I run my business. And I got up, and it's just so simple. You just make one message, you copy it, and you just go to each listing, and you go to the conversation, and you paste it in and send it. Out of 10, 6 people thanked me for getting back to them. I would thank somebody for doing that, going the extra mile, not feeling like you are here and your customer's here. Honestly, I look at it like this. I've got to work up to the level of my customers. I want to have just good customer relations, public relations. That's what I want to do. When I'm out in public, I'm not pushy, I'm not shoving, I am courteous. I do run for the racks, I will tell you that, but I'm not going to push and shove and think that rack belongs to me just because I'm a reseller. There's just a lot out there. So what I did today, I had 3 things, and I had one thing going to a military base overseas, and I did want that one item to be scanned in. And so I was actually at a doctor's appointment, and the post office was right across the street, so I just hopped over there and I had him scan that because it prints out really tiny and you have to have a customs form, which you can automatically do. And he also told me, and I don't know if this to be the fact, the shipping was like $9 and something, but he told me that if I would have shipped it priority, that the post office gives the addresses for military a discount on priority. So next time when it happens, do me a favor, if it happens to you, check down and see, if priority, you can do it, if it's different or not. That was on eBay. So you can, tick the little tick and look at the different ways to send your packages. So I didn't know that. And here I am selling for over 20 years and I didn't know something. Yeah, I just and that's about it. It's been a good week. I'm hoping for good results from the doctors. It was just basically my routine. I had an EKG. I had a blood draw, which this woman, man, she's like a saint. I don't like blood draws at all. I don't know anybody who stands in line waiting for them anxiously. It's all excited. But she was amazing. Amazing. But here's what I do. This thing, where's it at? I'm such a baby. Oh, taking this off? Oh, no. This will stay on forever until it falls off. I just don't like it. All right, I'm running out of time, and I just wanted to touch base with all of you guys, and I wanted to say hi. If I don't get back on here before Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, I just wish you the most happiest of holidays and celebrations. And that's it. Do something nice for yourself. I did. I went today and got some Dubai chocolate and some Italian cookies. That's it. Bye.